Yeah. Um, hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Just warning, I am now live. You, I think, are not. Wait, just say something quickly. Yes, you're not. Do the sound out of this, which weirdly comes out of that. Actually, really confuses how I've done this. No, I think it's fine. I think everything is fine. I'm hoping game sounds will come out, but they may not. Yeah, as in game sounds will come out to the viewers at home. Which more and more there are quite often one or two people watching. Um, oh, I can be even cleverer than this. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I can do something really clever. I can do this and this. So now for a sec they're going to be able to hear you, and then I can do this. Wait, no. Say something quickly. Okay, I'm pretty sure they can't hear you, but someone in chat will tell me if they can. And Em might join on the Discord at some point. She's downstairs, but vastly reducing. There's not much reason. Like, we don't have to go into work for very much. There's a lot we can do at home. And we found out that one of Em's family members is currently going through exactly the symptoms, and she just came back from the US and had contact with this person. So we decided to do social distancing, just like seeing how the conversation was evolving on social media, and then the next day, like the day that we actually started doing it, we found out, oh wait, this might be more. Yeah. Which, is the right way around. And actually we called, because I warned some of the people I had contact with since Em had come back, like, just to let you know, you might be 2 degrees of separation away from someone who is showing symptoms, therefore watch out around vulnerable people. But then, on their sensible request, I called 111 and they were like, yeah, we're not actually testing people anymore, just isolate if you have symptoms. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. One thing that I was trying to find a good source on recently, and you may know of one. Do we know for certain that it is... Ooh, a ruby. that it is transmissible while people are asymptomatic. Hmm. 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 Yeah. Sorry, just opened a barrel full of poison. Voidwoken fish. And is that where all these Voidwoken came from? Yeah, because there's a whole thing going on down here that I feel like we just kind of wandered into. Yeah. Oh, sorry, poisoned everyone and blew everyone up. So I saw someone with a good. Sorry, James, you go for it. I just saw someone with a good argument of like, a lot of people are acting as if they're like worried about getting infected or thinking about what they'll do if they get infected. Probably a pretty good way of deciding what your behaviour should be right now is do exactly what you would do if you knew you were infected. Hmm. 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 Because SARS is a coronavirus, right? Um, hmm. I have tried a little bit to actually work out like what it means for something to be a coronavirus and what is a coronavirus. Because I'm cautious that I'm slightly setting myself up as a place, and I hope in some ways to be a place that people can come to for some reassurances and some like this is bad data, but I'm really cautious about being a place that I'm actually giving out bad advice. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. 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 I through like we see a lot of what we know about this through Twitter, which is both useful in a lot of ways and sometimes ahead of the curve, but also full of like half information and misinformation. Um, and it's really hard to tell. Like some people are really angry about the UK government's response. Some people are quite pro it. I sort of them of the I shared the chief scientific officer's speech recently because I thought it was quite a well weighted one. And then a couple of days later, a lot of people were really angry at them for that, and I was like, oh god, did I share something that's bad advice? But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of denouncements kind of at all levels in a way that's going to make it impossible to know what's happening. Hmm. I mean, the headlines for that one were just that the Buzzman had said that there might be 5,000 to 10,000 infected already. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Just really quickly, someone's just come onto the stream. Lewis, hey, yep, you purposefully cannot hear my friend, which means you'll be getting half a conversation, but I'll try and translate any points that I think are worth translating. Because it is fascinating. This is a friend who is a young doctor who is seeing things going right now, and honestly, I'm like, oh, why didn't I just get James's advice on everything before now? No, I think that's kind of why I'm so much like, oh yeah, I'm glad to be hearing this. So every barrel that has something wrong with it has black house scrawled on it. Um, so there's something they're sending void woken fish to the black house. Is something that's currently happening, which seems maybe we can confront someone about it. Like I was told to be a spy. I guess I could show it to the person who hired me as a spy. If you send it to Beast, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm picking up a ton of void-woken fish. This game, slightly confusingly, doesn't do the nice thing of characters not being named if they're not important. Like, not every character's named, but most are. Hmm. Hmm. I think the thing we're watching is the extended version as well. So there is some, like, it's not too bad. Like the third movie, the extended version is an extra hour. We split it into two halves. Ooh. Oh, cool. Is that Magister someone? Okay. I just checked my log and it said to go tell a particular Magister. That we found source weapons in the basement. Yeah, because I can tell people about it. Oh, that's not necessarily worth it. Is it Magister Varland I'm supposed to tell? Have we seen a man in a grey cloak, grey beard, carrying a satchel perhaps? Oh, so we're kind of gonna, by the looks of it, we may end up working with the Magisters here. Because, yeah, they told me, like, I just reported source weapons to a Magister and they were like, pretended not to know anything about it, then we're like, talk to this guy. So I guess I'll go talk to this guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go for it. I think I picked up some as well, so... Yeah, I've got a crossbow and a blade that are source infused. You know the barrel which made all the Voidwoken pop out? Yeah, it was one of the barrels. I picked the lock of it. And, you know, I found a crossbow and a sword. I also now have a ton of high quality essences that I picked up off all those things. So if we need essences, I got them. Manage my runes. Stick a rune in here. Let's do some earth damage. Let's do a rune out of this. Let's keep on making beast better at persuasion. And probably... Oh yeah, wait, is it... where is the lock? Can you ping it to me? Oh, well, it might have been the lock to the basement, which I picked. Or it may have been. I also. Okay. Hmm. Oh, I should respec that point. Let's have another one of them. Ooh, there's still more leveling out to do. So I'd love to just get a little bit more perspective on something like that letter that was sent. Like is it incorrect, or is it just a bit wrong-headed, or is it just not helpful? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Yeah. And we see this all the time. Like we're sometimes reported as scientists who say, um, especially with something like the spaceline, where like I am the primary source for these things. Um, like I, I've been really interested in the last few years about disinformation and doing some just in my own time research on it, and a lot of it is kind of just coming out of well-intentioned noise. Um, just games of whispers that turn stories, and there's something I think is hard for a lot of people to grasp is that there can be no intention to build a story that is kind of purposefully misleading and inflammatory, but the more misleading and inflammatory, if you were to put like two stories about the same thing on, let's say, the Guardian website, and they do this. This is actually a thing that the Guardian's been using as a tactic for a while, whether they realise it or not. Often things will start as opinion pieces before they become news pieces, and so you can have 4 or 5 like basically different write-ups of the same story, and the most popular one is normally the one which then informs how the story is next written. And so the story grows into more and more of the inflammatory and often disinformatory version. And meaning is lost in things like the assumption that someone has the whole picture and they've read all the stories about this rather than just one of them. Meaning is lost just in the fact that we each take our own reading of what we're actually got in front of us. There's some really old ideas, like most discussed in economics, but relevant all over the place, about what about how we make decisions, and one of the crucial parts of that, used in a lot of economics, is the assumption of perfect information. And this assumption is necessary to do much of the mathematics that you can do. But and in a lot of situations, it's actually pretty good. Like, information isn't far off perfect in a lot of like relatively low rate of change stock market stuff. But there are some cases where it's completely not true, and we don't really have the tools for discussing it when it's not true. And I think this is one such case. So I'm supposed to, with Beast, go talk to Lohar. I don't know where he is. I told Magister Julian about the source weapons, and he was like, he didn't really say anything apart from that he blames the dwarves and he's angry about it. Oh. I pissed off the person who tried to bribe you. Yeah, we could. I can't really see the point of like making it. I'm not sure. You read it. I think it would just make the fish all void poisoned, but so I'm now allowed to open this chest. I think the key you got was for the chest in his room, but I just unlocked it with my hand. No, just money. Well, fine. So I'm trying to meet Lohar, and apparently Lohar will find us. So we should just cause him a lot of angst, basically. I always get a little bit overwhelmed. God, my computer is struggling. Let's put down the graphical memory if I can. Entering a big town like this and just being like, oh, there's so many people that you could talk to. Oh wait, maybe I'm getting confused. I don't think I have the fish scroll. Oh, okay. But so that I could send it to... Oh, we can send stuff to store on the Lady Vengeance. That's cool. That's really useful. Oh, I just realised we never gave the chickens back their egg. Oh no, we did, but we didn't. I never found the reward or something like that. I regret coming back here though. Let's go back to the square. God, this town's big. What have we got up here? Yeah. There's a quest going on in here with Magister Carver. Oh, who told me to. So the Magister's disappearing, and we could either help this person or ruin his investigation. I get the feeling that we're going to have basically a dwarves or Magister's choice here. Yeah, I tend to agree with against Magisters, but there is also a way in which the Magisters are just basically peacekeepers. Yeah, we're starting to see individual colleges basically saying to everyone, go home. We're not going to do this because we're happier in our house than home, but I completely see the reason for students who are living in one room, like with a kitchen. I just got a long message about this. University's moving from amber to red. Don't know, but it's important that I get a lot of emails about it. I shouldn't be flippant about it, but you know, I do get so many emails. Like every single event that's cancelled, I get an email, and I'm like, we get it. Events aren't happening. Yeah, I'd love a quest which takes us out of town actually, just to get a bit more kind of grasp on the landscape. Replaying the Fort Joy bit in single player, I'm so much more aware of what's going on. If you're watching this conversation, I'm busy reading something else, so don't bother waiting around. I'll finish it in a sec. So how many cases roughly are you seeing, like a day? Is it now? Hmm. 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 Yeah. It's interesting seeing something like this. I'm seeing people like I've been seeing people talking about coronavirus on Twitter for about 2 weeks, and from about a week ago, I was like, oh wait, I'm seeing the exponential growth curves in a few countries. This is definitely happening. And now I'm seeing the reactions of people who are kind of today, or in the last couple of days, being like, this is happening. And no shame to anyone who works out midway through next week. Oh, this is happening, but yeah. Also, like, it's so difficult to think logarithmically if you're not used to it. Like, one thing that I've been trying to say quite a lot, just for anyone who like wants to hear it, is that the mathematics of this is kind of the cleanest mathematics about humans that you could look for. we know exactly how this thing will go because it's just really high number statistics, and the models are clean and clear, but they're all in logarithmic space, and that's really hard for people to think about often. So there's a guy called Higba with a grey beard and dark cloak going around, and that's the person they think might be killing the Magisters. There's a green person over here. Why are you green? Who are you? Children seem to always be our friends. Oh. Oh, here's the Meister. The person that we saved from the gallows. Oh, Crispy's playing Medieval 2, Total War. Yeah. So she's kind of telling me about how to ascend to be Godwoken. So that painting? Which painting? This person. Cool, so I'm going down into a vault underneath her house. That's alright, no rush. Oh, I can send you some money, I've got loads. How much you need? I've got 4,000. You're getting about 1,000. Tolosa? Oh, that's really good because like Fane right now has a lot of armor restoration, and we can poison him and then get like long-term healing. Ooh, infinite source down here. There's another one of those source barrels where we can just get as much as we want. Just gonna open all your belongings, lady. Don't worry about it. Hungry flower spell? Sure. Ooh, Medusa head skill book. Do you already know that? hell is this? Oh, it's just a fancy light. Yeah. It's the house at the corner of the town north of where we came in. Yeah, with a yellow flag, there's a child hanging out outside. Okay, so there's a whole, basically, fetch quest of things we need to make the god woken. To chat with the god woken. Oh, cool. All of the things were in there. If it doesn't have a red thing, then yeah, you can take it. Oh, there's a stove that we can cook stuff in. The level of crafting possible in this game is insane. Ooh, potion of nimble tumble. No. Just do some incinerating if we need it. We should probably talk to this person who's patiently waiting for me. I kind of think that you should be the divine because I love the idea of the divine being someone who has not even control fully of their own body or mind. So you could either, the cupboard is this cupboard. I don't know if I took everything out of it. If I did, then I can just send it to you. What do you mean? Oh, you have to, there's a little lock symbol. Yeah. Yeah, there's a little up and down at the next to the lock symbol. Oh, I see. Maybe just drag it afresh. Because the skills and items all exist in your inventory and your skills panel as well. Did you get another set of the ingredients? Cool. Right, so there's a book here which tells us what we have to do. Single bowl of black root in the ritual bowl. That's mortar and pestle, which is the ritual bowl. So that one. Just picking up a bunch of meat cleavers to sell. Sensor. Maybe it could be any bowl. I'm a little bit confused about which bowl I'm supposed to be using. maybe. So I'll read it out to you. Combine. Put a single piece of black root in the bowl. If you can just combine those, maybe. Draw blood with the obsidian lancet and sprinkle it upon the root. I'm guessing if you use the obsidian lancet, it'll just do that. Then set flame to the bowl and its contents. Or you can use the incinerator. And then, as long as you have some sauce, which you do, inhale the resulting smoke. It's what, sorry? Yeah, you just click and drag. So let's see now if I can do the same. Find this with... unless there's only one censure. Oh, there's a hallucinogenic smoke cloud. I could probably just walk into that. Yeah, I'm in. Could I go in with Beast as well? Can everyone do it? Oh no, Beast is now asleep. Presumably, like last time it seemed like we were coming at this from different directions. Yeah, I can't see you. I feel like my god's perfectly nice. She seems like a good god, like god of wizards, healing god. Oh, no, here's Fane. Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Oh yeah, I learned Spirit Vision. Yeah, I've seen people talking about this, that this was a whole extra thing on the game. My god ate my sauce, and I'm not sure I trust my god. Okay, so my god is hiding in me, basically. We keep talking about there being 6 others, and there being 7 in total, but there's only 6 playable characters. Who's the 7th? Maybe it's Dallas. Interesting. Yeah, and it's true. There's orcs and imps, of which neither are us. Cool. We have to go train under evil sorcerers. Oh, yes. I reckon it might be interesting to use the spirit vision in that basement we were in. Some underwhelming gloves. Don't need them. Okay, I'm gonna head back there. God, this town is full of poison. There's just poison barrels out on the street. Oh, yes. Oops, didn't mean to send that. Oh, cool. Beast also got spirit vision. Worked out the way what? I'm not sure I understand the question, but if I ever need to, I will let you know. Yeah. No. Yeah. So not entirely sure we're allowed down here, but... Oh. Yeah. How are you successfully sneaking when that dog is looking at you? So I'd expect anything interesting to be over here. Oops, no. Nothing clearly. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think the main thing was confronting people and being like, we found a bunch of source weapons in your basement. Source weapons, one of which is currently equipped to Beast, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue. Are you wearing a Magister's robes? Hmm. Wait, as in Bishop Alexander? The, like, king of the world, who we killed. He's just wearing his clothes. Ooh, do you guys know about... Cool. I'm just having a little explore around the town. Oh, someone's having a bad time in the outhouse. Ooh. I'm going to send you a thing to identify. And I also found a key. So someone's just been poisoning the Magister's stuff. Oh, found the tavern with many questionable... Oh, there's a ghost nearby. Oh yeah. Spirit of Magister Harrick is in the building. Can you identify the ring in your inventory that I just sent? Yeah, because I think I might have met someone here who needs it. Someone died. Is this your ring? Oh. Cool. Okay, that doesn't seem to be the ring. Was it a good ring? Uh-huh. Cool. So, someone in the kitchen. Did this. Oh, cool. So I found Lohar's place, and Beast is basically pretty welcome here. Okay. I spoke to some magisters. Um, oh, the dead magister. Yeah, that was the person who. So I did a bad job of talking to this person. You might manage better. Yeah. The person in the kitchen, maybe. I tried to threaten her that I'd call the magisters, and she was like, "You don't have any proof." We've met Niles, I think. Oh, this is the mother of the person who was doing the horrible experiments in Fort Joy. Can I lie to this person? Oh, she gave me some stew. Yeah, get into the habit of using. Hmm? She said what, sorry? Yeah. Do you think she's in all the stews? Oh yeah, good idea. There's a lot going on up here. Aha. So I think we're on our way to the City of Arcs, which is going to be even larger than this. Guide to trolls. Because they have health regeneration. It worked. Good idea. nice. Beasts, guys. Take the. Well, so the Magisters know where the Masters are, so we need to get that information out of the Magisters one way or another. The Masters being the people who can teach us more about using Source. So it wouldn't be terrible to be on their good sides. Yeah. I found another face ripper, so I don't really need it. Whoa! This is a weird room. Like, it feels like it's really meaningful, but actually nothing in it is that I've so far found is good. So this person's mum did kind of know that he was doing terrible things. There's a chest here which only has 2 toy blocks and a pillow. Music in here is bop. I guess the face ripper would have been the thing worth it. He's got a troll's head on his wall. Are you fighting someone? Oh, okay. Do you want to help? I'm going to go downstairs and see about the dwarves running this place. I don't know if they're my friends or my foes. Fine, take it up. If there was an option at the beginning of games to not have any usable potions in it and swap them for kind of almost anything else, I think I would do so. Okay, so just kind of general crazy cannibal. Do you think she was the one doing all the Magister killing? You could go tell the Magisters that you found this. Ooh. These guys are all getting pleasantly high. Okay, that didn't do very much. There's a person here who will only hang out with us if we've done something worthy of note. She's not impressed that we escaped Fort Joy. A lot of lizards here. I feel like it's probably some red prince bears. God, these guys are. These guys are having a lovely little blissed out high. Oh cool, there's a walk point here. Oh, and there's an arena. I'm in no rush to do it because it can only get easier the longer we wait, can't it? Let something click. You're breaking in and out. You can fast travel to it now. Yeah. Just going to go up here. Oh, I might go talk to Lohar quickly. Which, 50-50, this is going to turn into a battle. So, it's a good scene. to do. Sure. Hmm? So I basically made friends with this guy. He sent us to chase up a guy called Mordus, who was the one who set up the assassin that is being captured in the room right now. Mordus is a sorcerer. He basically advised us to find him and then ask any questions we want of him before we tell this guy. Because I have a feeling this guy's just going to kill him. He seems pretty reasonable. He's just kind of, bottom line thug type. Okay, he doesn't care at all that we know about his smuggling operation, basically. Yeah. Yes, I just got a new dagger. Oh, it's good. And it has a rune slot. Let's do some water. No, what? Just dealing with a ton of little details. I've got two daggers which look identical. What's my poison bound one? I'm missing a ring. Why am I missing a ring? Where are my rings? Green copper ring for +6 magic. Oh, look at those. Alright, so, come in now. Oh, good. Yeah, good question. We haven't been in a fight since. It's somewhere over here, I think, the arena. Might be this person. Do you want to do that save? Yep. We should talk to Murga first. She's round the corner. I think she's the red flag over here. Yeah, Murga, the shadowy one. We don't have to talk to her first, but sounds like it'd be a good idea. Oh, I lost. So I think we could fight. Oh, what's this? And there's a void welcome down there. Okay, so I think we're now allowed to do fighting. I think I could have if I'd won the arm wrestle. Oh, interesting. You don't think you have... Yeah, Beast has the best. Is it this guy? I'm not being given the option to persuade. Or... Oh yeah, okay, I'll try it with Beast then. No, she doesn't want to talk to me. I would do blinded. You can sell it if you want. Oh, okay. Even the sovereign, yeah. So, yep, we're permanently blinded, so our accuracy is way down. And there's a ton of enemies. Yeah. So, you know, basically everything's good. I could get up here with Beast. Would be a shame to not use, well... Oh, some of these guys don't even have full armor. Yeah. Let's get up on our own little platform. What's the trouble with being on the platform? Well, I've just got low accurate. Oh, wait. Can I also not do ranged attacks? Uh-huh. Let's see if I can backstab. Oh, because it took my helmet off to do the blindfold. I don't think we can do this blindfolded. Let's see if Beast can actually just change back into his helmet. Oh, he can. I maybe... Oh, was something updated when I did that? Oh yeah, no, I've ruined it. We're not allowed anymore. Yeah, mine's not. It's not making quick progress. Oh, I'm tired today. I guess I got up early and recorded like a like an hour-long video essay. So I feel like I've done enough for the day. If anything, my loading bar seems to have gone backwards. Oh hey, 2 more viewers. Where are you joining from? We have... You can't hear them, but I can hear them. We have live a... James, I hope you don't mind me like sharing your expertise if anyone has any questions. Live... Well, I'm chatting of playing a game with someone who's currently... a doctor, basically. I don't know why it took me so long to get to your job description there. Who I've already learned a lot from asking him about coronavirus stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what we can do about that. Yeah, I'll do the same. Good quality entertainment. Oh, I have so much like worrying about this not being completely not good quality entertainment that worrying itself is definitely not good quality entertainment. Oh, actually, the thing timed out, so maybe mine will fix itself. worse. At least before it had some progress. That's okay. Oh, perfect. I'll use that as a time to get lunch. Oh. Friend of mine. So we didn't go on holiday yesterday. We were supposed to get on a flight to Fuerteventura, and we decided not to when we heard that maybe we might be affected. And yeah, but I think we just can't do this fight, particularly because by virtue of it changing the armor, Thane is stuck. Just reloading my game. My game is kind of stuck. It has. Oh, okay, maybe that's working. Hey, Ryanak. Thank you. It is. If you ever want it, it's a nice Google Chrome thing, which just gives you a random, pretty Google Earth thing whenever you open a new tab. I'm trying to do like 4 things at once right now, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it feels like in the last hour or so, all of, well, like the whole contingent of the university has suddenly gone like, oh god, this is serious. I wouldn't be surprised if now is a bad time to be at Cambridge Station. Oh, yeah. Can I? Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry, am I back? Cool. I got taken off the voice chat for some reason. Yeah, I think that probably is worth it. Oh, cool. Hey, Stefan. Welcome. Yeah, my friend James is on the other line, but not playing out loud to you guys. It was him who couldn't hear us. Basically, I'm trying to do like 8 things at once, and it's complicated. Stefan, I'm curious, are you staying in England or are you going to try and get home? Oh, I could draw my weapon. We could fight her. Uh, I'll try and do the arm wrestle. I'm pretty certain she's going to win. I should probably do finesse. No! That still didn't work. Okay, do you want to reload it again? And I'll try just fighting her. That's a tough decision you've got to make, Stefan. I'm holding off on my instincts to try and give you some advice about it, because actually it's very much your own decision. We're staying in Cambridge, but then we've got our house here. We're just renting, but like me and my partner have a house to ourselves, and it's a nice space, so we're pretty happy here. I basically I do what you want to do first. I don't think anyone will say that you've done the wrong thing. But yeah, I kind of fear for people who might get caught in a small college room. Although actually, if there's others around, it could be nice solidarity, and if there isn't, it's all the space you could want. Gonna try fighting her. Oh, she still wants me to fight them blindfolded. Can I just attack her? This is probably a really bad idea. Cool, so I'm now just fighting her. Yeah, sure. She's strong. She has already killed Beast. Well then, she used all her AP doing it, but yeah, basically. Yeah. Okay, I can change my, feel free to reload and save. I can change my armour before we start. I probably have a full set of armour. Yeah, that's why I was like cursed and on fire before. Because I had all but one piece of the full armour set. So I could actually, one option, in fact I might try this. We could just fight before... Yeah, I can just say I don't care, I want to fight. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was different for other things, but for finesse persuasion I needed a 5. What was the thing here? Yeah, could do that. I'm gonna go... Oh, the hatch can't be picked. Could try fighting her, but... Yeah, alright. I'll try a different persuasion just in case she's more amenable to it. Right. Wait, there was a thing that Fame did that was different still. So I had the best finesse, but I could also try one of the others. Wits. We're not even actual champion of Fort Joy, but I could lie and pretend to be. I'm not surprised the finesse thing didn't work. Like, it is not a strong line. I also have fine constitution. I tried that one. She just didn't work at all. Like, she just said, I didn't even do like a have you passed or not check. Let's try just constitution. No. Okay. Blindfolded it is. Do I have a full armor set? I might need to borrow some bits of armor. Let me just unequip everything quickly because. Oh, I unequipped my helmet and now. Sorry. Yeah. Because I'm undead. Oh, I mean, she's just gonna do the thing where she kills me in one again, isn't she? Oh. Yeah, I'm just worn out today. Yeah, it's a lot of work. We have, this is a weird, like, well, yeah, we have in our house at the moment a complete VR setup that I'm in theory using to do some data visualization, but I've actually mostly been using it because it's fun. And it, as part of like the various stuff it's got. What? Oh, I can't equip anything because then they can see my bones. Oh god, it's a headache. Sorry, yet another. God, all these guys are strong. But we've got Beat Saber on it, so it's my like going outside exercising. Beat Saber, which is a game. Imagine Guitar Hero, but instead of you having to play the guitar, they're actually just blocks flying towards you, and you've got to hit them with lightsabers. I'm close to saying that this isn't worth it. Yeah, there's a side room over here with a skeleton in it. Seems fine. So, unequip, 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 unequip. Naked skeleton. So some boots which require more finesse than I have. I can actually wear my belt. Oh, if you're not wearing other clothes, you can't see a belt when you wear it. I could wear this, which would cover me perfectly. I could wear a smashing blouse. You don't have any spare armors, do you? I have At this point, I think I'll take anything. And all I need is some trousers. I've got some bad shoes. Oh, this is an outfit. How badly cursed, I wonder, are these? I'm slowed. Let's try it with this. Fane is going to be particularly slow. Yeah, I think that's probably best. Oh, that's the chicken that's following you. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, it seems like maybe he did. Yep. I mean, no, but we're trying it anyway. Yeah. Let's go over and just hit this guy. Yeah, that's tempting. Don't have a good way of setting it off with Beast. Unless I switch to arrows, but I guess I could do a blinding squall, which will do air damage. And take my source point. Maybe I'm going to try that. Let's go to the top of these stairs and see what kind of range I can get. Okay. It's a good chance that... Well, actually, it's really not clear if that poison barrel will actually get him there. Yeah. It'd be worth popping anyway, just because Fane will probably be hanging out down there. Let's use one more AP to go close to him. This is not perfect. And just backstab him. Obviously we missed, because we're going to miss a bunch, because we're blind! Oh, so that solves the poison barrel thing. Do you know, this makes sense entirely if you don't, but do you know if there are plans for, like, if the UK goes into relatively deep quarantine, getting food to people? Hmm. Hmm. It's not far from the stuff Harry works on. Oh yeah, we could just summon a bunch of Oh, I'm getting really glad we didn't go on this holiday. My friend is saying that they may be confined indoors to the Canary Islands. Em and I had a windsurfing holiday booked, and we decided not to go. Very last moment.
Just on the note, there's someone in the IOA thread right now in the Facebook Messenger who says they're stranded in Fuerteventura.
Yeah, no, I just chatted him. It's Mike.
Is it? Oh, okay, hey.
He's on the surfing version of the windsurfing holiday.
And they can't come back.
He can't come back, and it's not clear if he can go outside. So I'm messaging him separately.
Oh no. Sorry,
Lunch in a sec.
Yeah.
I'm back. I did not go far. Yeah, being blinded sucks. I never know, like, you know, Facebook has like 6 emojis. I never know what the actual, like, assumed meaning is of these. I sent one to someone recently and they're like, don't fucking laugh at me. And I was like, oh, I meant, like, a happy face. Okay. Oh yeah, so Fane is slowed, which is cool. And you'll just walk on down there. Yep, that's what I'll be doing. Oh wait, no, stop. I should summon his spider. Oh yeah. I can burrow and then come out somewhere. The lizard one. Mindful, where is she? Oh. So I actually don't have that long a range for this. So I won't bother doing it yet. I'm just going to attack the rash one. Oh yeah, you can see. God, that one's almost dead already. We're not that weak, which is good to see. So if I can get to here. Oh no, I can't backstab anymore. Oh, but I could go over here and this person doesn't have any magic armor, so I could petrify them. And I can cast Restoration, so I won't be burning anymore. Or bleeding. And is there any... Oh, I can move a little bit closer. Let's get fire arrows, hopefully on my daggers. I don't know if that counts. One of them is like close to dead. Oh yeah, System 1. Yeah, that seems worth going for. He's got low armor, so we could also low magic armor, so we could also start burning him and things like that. Oh no! If we weren't blindfolded, yeah, it's actually fine. One of like it sucks for us doing well at this. It's fine. One of us dying because we all get reborn at the end, but. Oh, I didn't realise Losa had wings as well. It's a good setup. I mean, it just looks good. Nice. So, I could poison everything. Yeah, let's do that actually, because there's nothing around. No, it poisons people. And then I'll get some healing. Not too much point in attacking this person, so instead I could do... I could set them decaying. I'm just going to get some of my shields back. Will this stop me being diseased? Oh, it did. Oh, but it also stopped me being poisoned. Oh. Should have done it in the other order. You aren't actually that close to death, but I don't have a way. Well, I'll do some magic damage hitting you. I could consume Beast's corpse, but that probably is not the best idea at this moment. It powers me up, but I think Beast would actually be dead if it did that. Annoyingly, tell you what, I'm going to warp over to near this mage. Hoping I'm in range to hit them immediately. Yes, I am. Oh yeah, we're now getting true, like, absolutely go home messages. In some ways, it feels like this is the response that I kind of expected a few days ago and have been a bit surprised not to see. Like, I felt guilty for going into my department on Wednesday. I just had a little bit of teaching, so I was like, I should go in and do this teaching. And I mentioned to some people then that I was going to start self-isolating the next day, and they looked at me like, are you mad? Maybe they didn't actually. Maybe they were... I don't want to read into their response. But... haha, you missed. So how are we doing on these guys? The Veiled one is really on its way to dying. If I have some spare AP, I might even resurrect Beast, because I think we've got plenty of resurrection scrolls now. I think we've passed through the dangerous low numbers of them. some people on Twitter are realising that scientists urging for stronger government action didn't include any epidemiologists. James, I don't even need you to tell me stuff. I'll find it out in 6 to 10 hours. Hmm? Hmm. So maybe I'll just kill this one. Although I only do a little bit of magic damage to him. I think it's going to be... Yeah. It's going to be more worth, I think, getting the one down here. So for all it's worth, I'm going to battering around him. Oh, they're all around here. Well, let's just keep on hitting you. Actually, I'm going to go... I regret now not walking over to attack the other one instead, but...
Lunch in a minute?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go for lunch in a sec. You guys presumably about to go on your run. Oh yeah, you can presumably fireball. I guess they're both the ones with magic armor, but oh well. Could you get the rash one? I don't mind if you get my bone skeleton, my bone spider as well. Yeah. Sure, just walk around a bunch. Maybe one last hit on the veiled one. I think kind of by open or certainly close of business tomorrow, we might be seeing a much deeper level of panic in the UK. Probably not harmfully so. But I think it might feel like we're living in a very different country suddenly. Nice. Your totem just fired water at the person who was standing in the fire, and now they are no longer on fire. I'm confused as to how I did so much damage to Beast, was actually... Oh, sorry. So everyone's over here now. So you know what? While I'm standing right next to him, let's use a resurrection spell. Beast is apparently too far, even for the resurrection spell. Oh, he's already hurt. Oh, it's a chicken. I might just push through this person's armor, given that, rather than moving. Oh, don't have the AP for that. Hope the beast won't die from burning before. Not quite, but it'll be close. Yeah, resurrected. I just I resurrected him and he came back with relatively little health, so he is actually quite susceptible to dying. But I can get him out of the fire. Almost killed him, but I can do restoration on him. I could petrify this person. And then we've only got... Yeah, I might do that because then we're like almost through the people who can act. Yeah. But chicken's, it's chicken for a little while. You know what, let's adrenaline up. Oh, there's another one here, I didn't spot them. Oh, maybe we want to petrify this one. I'm going to do some jumping about. That person's very nearly dead anyway. Can I petrify you from here? I can. It'll stop them burning. What do we think? And then I can probably just kill this person. Nope, I missed. God damn it. It's about to die again. I could... Yeah, I got lots of potions. I can try that. Yeah. I'm gonna do a tactical retreat. That gets me barely any distance. But I can get all the way up to you. Just restoration will also stop the fire, which would be good. Still questionable whether or not. Okay. That didn't give you magic armor, seemingly. Yeah, wonder why. That's a bit, yeah. Annoying that. Do you want to summon a totem quickly? Because I'd love for something to kill the Vash one. Okay. Yeah, not that worth it. Kind of impressed that we're winning this even blindfolded. It would be worth getting some more totems down, just because obviously they're not. Go on, walk around them. It'll be good. You'll like it. Walk around them. Aha! Idiot. Oh. Don't know. Can you do anything, because I don't have any physical armor, so you could just... Takes 2. Let's poison this person. Hopefully this won't poison several. Nope. We could eat some corpses. And now, what happens when I eat a corpse? Damage plus 30%. Probably worth going over and hitting this person. Should have dug my way there. Annoying. So I can tactical retreat, not that that does too much. I have magic armor now, don't I? Oh no, they used it. Damn, magic armor would have been good, because then I could tactical retreat up. Well, I can still actually get up there and hit them. I'm going to be on fire again. It'll be fine. Oh, because I'm hasted as well, is why I'm so quick. Let's do a flurry on this person. No, I can rupture their tendons, which means that they can't move very far. Yeah, let's do that. No, it's just not very good use of the things. I'm just going to do a ton of damage. Do some damage. Ah, everyone's coming up here. Never seen that before. Were you frozen or something? I'm realising that some of my friends don't actually really have places to go. You presumably have some of your like social circle that are international as well. And it's just like There are always options. So, Thane, you're low on armour. Keep on... I guess you could teleport this person into a fire. Yeah, let's do that. Teleport them this far so you can still hit them, but they're on fire. No, that'll be blocked by your physical armour. No, my spider! Yeah, they must just only last a certain amount of time. Yeah. Ah, I missed. I could blind... Do you have magic armor? No. Still try and blind everyone up here. They have magic armor though. That's a... yeah. Just gonna do some damage. I'm gonna lock this one in place. Oh, both missed. She's actually, well, she will die. She's got 3 health. If we could heal her in time. No. Sometimes, like when we enter a town and there's a bunch of people to talk to, I do kind of lose a bit of the enjoyment of the game, just because it's so much harder in 2-player dealing with all that stuff. And then we go back into a fight and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm in. Just walk past. Yeah, no. So I'm fairly close to dead. That person is burning but not poisoned. The persistent one. Just poison them some more. Yep, now they're poisoned. Not really, I'm afraid. Raise another Bone Widow. The Bone Widow presumably can't climb stairs. Given that person will die anyway, let's get my physical armor back. Unfortunately, unpoisoning myself. Okay, now... You've almost got no magic armor. I'm going to cast this. Hopefully it won't hit Beast as well. I think it might. I won't do that. I'm going to petrify the crossbowman. And then just continue to damage this one. So the one on the ground will die when it starts its turn. Oh, I'm really glad to hear that, Lewis. Oh yeah, I've just seen like the depth of the tools for making campaigns in here is kind of amazing. James, have you had a peek at this? There's like full. The game is shipped with all the tools you would need to make the game. basically. Yeah. Like, in a way, the thing you buy with the game is the engine and the story the developers made. Cool. Jerome will die of his own accord now, so focus on Laeli. Okay, cool. Oh, your target just decided not to do anything. Oh, I can knock Laeli down. Yeah, we can. Very slow, though. And stop myself a bit. Beast almost dead, but doesn't matter. Let's just hit over time. She probably no, she won't quite die of her own accord, so if you can do some damage to her. Well, the Fame will have a go first, so it doesn't actually matter. So there's a really difficult discussion going on right now from friends whose colleges are basically telling them to leave. And something that I think is often forgotten is that colleges they're not landlords, they're not held to the same laws as them. But if landlords were telling their tenants to leave right now, that would be very illegal. Oh, that sounds like a great idea, Lewis. I'm into that. I would definitely be really intrigued to see how that turns out. Nice. I should go have lunch, and you should probably go on your run. So do you want to save it? And are you in a discussion? Actually, save now because I'm gonna put all my clothes back on, and it shouldn't. Cool. Yep, my armor's all back on. Yeah, I am. Yeah, sounds great. Or just pop into the Discord. Alright. Have a good run. See you later. Bye. Cool. So yeah, if you're watching on stream, I'm gonna end it about there. I'll probably come back and play some more Anno later, and thanks for joining.